Alright, as usual, this little boy still can't close his fucking door. It takes 100 times for this little bitch to close his fucking door. You know what I'm saying? He knew I was coming out here. That's why he tried to walk off. He literally has to close his door. Look, he has nothing in his hand, so it wasn't like, you got a whole bag, you got a briefcase, and you. So it literally takes this guy. His door, for some reason, doesn't lock with one close. He has to do all this clack, clack, clack that you can hear way over here. But these folks are crazy. Did you see the Dr. Fair, who lied about the? Well, we all know the whole thing is a lie. Like we said, it's no worse than the flu. You're gonna catch it. Actually, most people, the flu probably is more deadlier than this COVID. Like people point out, I saw people personally with my own eyes, with plastic shields now. Some little white chick, doesn't matter her race, but that's, the description. If I had to give a description to the police, anyway, she had the little plastic shield on. This was a week ago. Like they said, if you could smell a fart, through that mask, you gonna catch it. There's nothing that's gonna stop. There, these stupid idiots running around face masks, plastic shield, you know. It is usually a female, winching in public. If all of this, like, like she just stop it. You look stupid. You know, it's stupid. Anybody with half a brain can see what it is. Like one dude pointed out. We all been pointing out the riots, George Floyd. Again, yeah, all them funerals they had. They're all kissing and hugging. All this bullshit. No, none of them are dead, much less sick. Dead. They're supposed to be dead, right? From the funeral. They always sad snot, fake tears and all that shit. Swapping spit, kissing, all these fake ass niggas, and but none of them are dead, much less sick. And the stupid part, right? I've been seeing some people again in some of these. They still try to infiltrate other people's channels, the ones and leave little comments. I guess trying to get at our psyche. It's like psychological warfare. Like in World War II, they dropped pamphlets to the people Nazis. You're gonna lose. Whatever. So they're trying to plant these little seeds. Oh, the rest of the world is looking at laughing at America. I'm like, actually, that doesn't offend me. And actually, no, it's not. Oh, America's so divided right now. It's like, no, it's not. Like I said, these idiots are only fooling themselves, each other. It's like they're in their small circle. It's like, well, all those protesters, yeah, that is, but it's 350 million people in this country. They're just a small part. Even if there was a million of them, you do the math. That's not even 1% of 350 million. So a million does look like a lot, but it's not. So no, we're not divided. They're divided on the inside. They're crazy. They're just lunatics. And I'm like, any sane person across the globe can see what happens. So I'm not worried that the rest of the world thinks we're a laughing stock. No, it's like they see these idiots and they know. Actually, they're probably like, if y'all don't do something, this is gonna come to our country. That's the real virus. This stupidity. Say they don't want the stupid. Well, it is over there. You got the little BLM. Like I said, this George Soros puppets. They get mad about that. Just dumbass niggas that, like they said, all of a sudden now is back again. COVID. Weeks ago during the riots, the funerals, George Floyd funeral, all of this shit, it was okay. Then you got this Dr. Fair, who lied about having COVID, was tested 5 fucking times. Then he had antibodies, which would mean he had it and healed, not healed, but he had it and recovered. Didn't have it, period. Not even, a sniffle. At NBC, that's what we've all been talking about. NBC, MSNBC, all these motherfuckers are liars. They literally, they literally got caught in another lie. They had pictures of him laying in a bed, breathing to oxygen, breathing tubes. And that's what we're like. Well, there has to be something. They're journalists. So you can't even say, well, all they did, they lied. No, you know, what about journalistic integrity? Something is supposed to happen. This is something you can't, because that is dangerous. You putting people's lives at risk. Not only that, again, yeah, you even trying to incite violence because you got the idiots who are doing all that extra stuff at people who not wearing masks who aren't idiots. So that right there, you spreading all this false information, that's like spreading yelling fire in a crowded movie theater. And it's not a fire. So you spreading all this false information that people need to be wearing masks and this and that, and you got these idiots, you know, and it's mostly niggas, uneducated, dumbass niggas, you know, the cashiers. That's why you're a fucking cashier, because you're a fucking stupid bitch. But, you know, male or female. So, you know, if you're a cashier, that's, you know, you just doing it because, you know, you're a smart person, you just took whatever came along, is different. You know, like, fuck it, we've all done that shit. Some money is better than no money, you know. Till it gets to a point, it's just a waste of time because you can't afford, you know, the you know, your bills and all this and that. And you just really wasting 8 hours because it's not enough. You got to find a new job. You got to do something. You got to go to, you know, get a new trade or do something. But and stop voting for these Democrats and these fake, you know, Republicans. You know, so you got to get behind the candidate that, you know, like right now it's going to be some of these new ones challenging these people. You know, I see this guy. I got to add. You know, this guy is really finally challenging Maxine Waters. You know, we're not in California, but it does affect us if he doesn't win. And he better be, you know, about what he say. You know, that's what I'm saying. Right now, we just would have to trust him, even though we can't even vote. But I guess at the least you give him $5 or something to his campaign. And you hope those idiots in California and LA are tired of that old bat. You know, and before COVID, look at Skid Row. Shouldn't there, matter of fact, shouldn't there be like Skid Row be full of dead bodies right now if COVID was so deadly? All them homeless encampments. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And like I said, these idiots do affect us. Another thing, the motherfuckers that's getting tired of people bringing up Chicago. It's like, see, but if you know, it's like really, because I don't know if they're really, you know, gangsters. They'll be in the like the local WGN started popping up in my feed. I don't know. I guess it's Google and their sense of humor. But they so I get, you know, so I don't just see it from black people who are tired of it, you know, make videos about all the shootings in Chicago. I get the alert just like somebody in Chicago. You know, it's the local WG, and it'll just, you know, so I seen all the, you know, recent, even today or yesterday, you know, 14-year-old shot, 8 people shot, the 8-year-old girl, da 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 da. It all pops up, right? So I don't just get it from like watching Terry Crews and Don Lemon go at it. No, it's been in my feed for at least 2 months now. You know, so with the shooting happening, because this is the local WGN. I guess it's part of the superstation, but anyway, you know, this, you know, on my YouTube feed. But so anyway, to all them niggas so you scroll through the comments, and of course you're gonna see all of the where's BLM, and they're like, oh, well, it's about, some of them, you know, they still try to carry that lie. Well, it's about police brutality. You like, nigga, are you fucking stupid? Why would you even try to say that? Fix your fingers to type that. How could you even fix your fingers to lie like that? 8-year-old kids getting shot. Oh, but this is about, it's like more people got shot last weekend than a whole year worth of unarmed black men getting killed by the police. And it's like nobody, the reason we're saying you're trying to be smart, but this is a different movement. Y'all should start your own. No, but y'all the ones who tearing up the whole country, calling attention to yourselves. Now, if you just had your little protest, it'd be different. Again, since y'all want to, you know, some of them come in the comment section and want to be, you know, gangster about it. Well, that's, if you scared, stay in the house. You know, if you're in Chicago, da 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 da. And you know, one couple that got shot. You know, he had a Latina girlfriend, and somebody came in the comment section. I guess he knew something that we don't know because we're not there. Oh, they were trying to bang, and he was trying to bang with his Latina girlfriend, and that's why they got shot. Da 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 da. But the problem is, We don't give a fuck. And nobody, if you want to keep your little city like it is and have your little shootings each other and shooting the kids all you want, blame it on it. Basically, the scenario is just like you got a neighbor who keep getting in trouble, like him and his wife keep fighting, she keep calling the police on him. And so the old lady across the street, you live next to them, you got a little crack house, you selling crack out of, and you getting mad because the old lady across the street, she also keep calling the police. Or either you got somebody keep pulling up, one of your customers playing loud music all types of night, and you telling them, hey man, don't do that shit no more. Miss Johnson across the street, she don't call the police. And this didn't happen in real life. That's where I get this scenario from. And it's like, nobody gonna do nothing to Miss Johnson, not even the drug dealer. He's just gonna, tell his customers, quit when you come around here, turn your radio down, don't be loud, don't be doing, I got neighbors, nigga. You gonna fuck me up. Then when you gonna buy your crack from? You're like, what does that have to do with? Well, if you don't want people to say, what about Chicago? Tell your representatives, them fucking stupid ass niggas, to stop talking about we're under attack. All black people are being hunted by white folks. Like this had nothing to do with white folks. What we're mad about is we're not children. We're not special needs children. We don't need a Black Lives Matter movement to save us. We don't need none of these crackers, well, crackers anyway, liberals, to come save us. So stop. We're like that old lady, Miss Johnson. If you keep it quiet, we ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So if you mad about every time these shootings happen in Chicago, get mad at your people that's running their mouths, bringing attention. Your mayor, Lori Lightfoot. Obama, just the old senator turned president. Oh, Trayvon would look like me. That or my son. Tell them to shut the fuck up. So you can get back to killing each other without people putting the spotlight on every time it happens. Because the problem is you you are gigantic hypocrites. And people are going to call you out for it, especially black people, black men. We're getting tired. We're getting tired of y'all motherfuckers. Talk about, Don Lemon up there. Oh, it's not, with a smart ass look on his face. Start your own movement. We've been had a movement called Stop the Violence movement. It didn't make it so bad. He comes back and lies again. He's sitting at his nice old house, the backdrop. I thought it was so racist. You married to a white dude, you live in this big ass house. But so much racism. And then he comes again and starts, and everybody knows it's a lie because he starts off with, well, I got to tell my truth. The fuck is your truth? What happened, bro? You was in college and what happened? You were getting your little communications journalism degree. And what? You went to the local bar around the college town and what? Some white boys jumped on you? I don't know. What is your truth? He's lying. I gotta tell my truth. How? What truth? What truth? Bring proof of all the times from years ago that you filed a police brutality report because you were just walking down the street to NBC or CNN and the police just jumped on you and started beating you with them billy clubs for no reason, Hey, you nigger, and you filed your report. Or the police report, even if you didn't file a report, there should be an arrest record where you claim that you were arrested for no reason. That's what's happening, right? That was your truth. So where's all this proof of all this systemic racism that was, that held you back from being a $10 million, person? You got a couple of million, 5-6 million, I guess, Don Lemon. So I guess the racism is you're not worth 20 million. That's what it is. You only have a measly 6 million or something in your bank account. Yeah, that sucks, right? And there you go. He just keeps lying. It's like, I gotta tell why don't you just say it? Blink your eye next time you're on camera lying. Blink your left eye twice if you need help. If they holding your sister, your mama, your grandma, your cousin, your favorite cousin, they're holding them hostage. Blink your eye twice and blink your left eye twice and your right eye once. If you did the next time you're on camera telling these lies, I don't know. We'll have to figure out some kind of way to help you, your bitch ass. But if that's the case, you got to let somebody know that you're under duress. You have no choice. Shit. Because there's no way a sane human being is lying like this. This boogeyman, it keeps messing with him. That he can't go anywhere. His truth, he can't drink his latte without getting busted in the head by a police billy club for sitting in Starbucks. And he just, can't enjoy his latte with his white husband without getting beat and chokehold and shot. He must show us your bullet wounds. How many times the cops done shot you? You really done Tupac. The cops shot you 5 times. Real journalists don't die. You got bullet holes all over the place, huh? That's your truth. Shit. They done fucked you up. But so it is. And the thing is, it just keeps going on. They keep trying. They keep still trying this COVID thing. Just it's just stupid. Like I said, now this journalist, this doctor rather, is busted lying. He was all in the bed and wrapped up and like a little baby. He was all he was he was all under the killer covers, and he had his like a little cancer patient. He had his bitch was perfectly healthy. Yeah, how a doctor gonna be a hypochondriac? You can't be a doctor and a hypochondriac. You know, he had the oxygen tubes and everything. It's just I bet he had his mama bringing him soup, chicken soup, and he's dabbing his forehead with a cold rag because the fever. He had to have a fever, right? His fever was like 180. The human body with your brain fries at what degree? 101 or 102. But he had 100, somehow he had 180 fever, you like, they didn't even say all that. It don't matter. He said he had COVID. That's good enough. And he didn't have it. And he's still saying, he's doubling down after 5 tests, negative, no antibodies. He's still saying he thinks he had it, And so I guess the tests are wrong. So if he thinks he has it as a doctor, Dr. Fair is his name. That's a funny name, Dr. Fair. That means the tests are no good for positive or negative results, according to him. So all these numbers, the ticker, America, y'all got the most cases. Y'all so stupid. Y'all, y'all. Then they don't say Americans are stupid for the protests, but just for when it's like a Trump rally. Say, the Trump rally, you can't do that. Or 4th of July, you can't do 4th of July. Everybody gonna get sick. It's like, wait a minute, bitch. Last week y'all were doing everything under the sun. The point is the hypocrisy. A lot of people might not celebrate 4th of July, not because they any kind of big political reasons. Just fuck it. It's hot out there. I just ain't got time. I'll wait till the night and go watch the fireworks or some shit like that. Something like that. But I ain't getting out there doing all that barbecuing and shit like that. But so this nigga, like I said, there's more and more. The problem, I think, the hypocrisy is, why aren't these people getting some kind of trouble for telling lies like this? Like I said, if you're a journalist, the whole channel, NBC, they should be under fire for spreading lies like this. Why aren't they some kind of sanction? Something has to happen. I don't know if there's criminal charges for a reporter lying like that, but shouldn't he lose his, if it's the whole companies, the producers that were in charge of that story, shouldn't they lose their credentials, their press passes, all of that shit? You're supposed to be fair, biased, unbiased. Unbiased. You're supposed to be fair and unbiased. And Dr. Fair is a big fraud. Dr. Fraud should be his new name. But see, that's the problem. Now that all of this stuff is just coming out, and people like us that have been saying from day one this is bullshit, months ago, not just years ago. That's another thing. All right, let me start another thing.